All right. Going to be trying to see how far I can get starting a new game. Um, Nothing on here. We'll see how it goes. Might have to start a few attempts to get past New Game 0, but we'll see. Nope, that's not the new run. Let me hop back and forth. No, okay, this is the new save. Gotcha. Okay. All right, first thing to do is to make new characters for every class. We'll start with Wizard, in case it locks me in here. Reason we do this is because you still get the level 1 new game benefit. And we'll start with the character that we're actually going to play with. Oh, just realized my sound is off. Let me fix that. Okay. Empty town. Empty town. So let's see if we can get going. We're going to want to kill everything here. Mainly for experience going into the first run, which will be very helpful. If we can get experience from the orb, that would be great. Every little bit of gold also matters, so keeping an eye out for small drops like that. Confirming drops in the minimap also helps. Could have got a little bit more experience if I left him finish howling. Should have done that. Alright, hopefully good luck on this first chest. Gloves or ice staff would be great. Hmm. That's actually not bad. I don't know if I want to invest my few points into getting strength up, though. In fact, I can say I won't want to do that. Oh, some wood there, that's good. Make sure you get the free potion upgrade. Hi? There we go. Just barely got the level upgrade. Alright. Only so many things to buy until we get the first upgrade. Hmm. Alright, at the very least picking up barrier. 3 points into intelligence. Argument could have been made that it would have been more worthwhile to put points into vitality, but I think this will help more with having a wider window that I can pick up gear at. So, unfortunately, not a super high resource run, but it's enough that I can start with food, so that's good. All right. Well, without further ado, oh, bad start. Not avoiding a nasty hornet. Stingers. Thankfully, the beginning is very, very forgiving. Good start, just more base damage and potentially more experience very soon. I just need to get the green or the blue sigil. And 20% extra experience will be a huge deal. Frost Shell is a very important one to pick up. Alright, got the blacksmith going forward. That's going to be a huge help. Alright, so now I'm getting 1.5 mana per second. Frost Shell is a huge defensive bonus, especially on early new games. Once you start picking up some of the soldier set items and whatnot, that 60% extra armor puts you into fairly high positive armor, which almost completely mitigates damage if you can get enough of it. Markham's too. Markham's and Soldier Set are a lot better in New Game Zero. Getting experience is very important because picking up the level 5, 10, and 20 extra int bonuses are very significant for wearing gear. So I'm going to be pretty much sweeping the floors for experience. Which you can tell with my rate of clear means this is probably going to be an hour, 2-hour run if I don't die. That is a significant if. If I don't get lucky, I'm probably going to die at Shadowface. Like, he is the first real boss of a run. Although if I'm feeling really bad, I might die to totems. But that's more of a me sucking than a bad luck kind of thing. Let me adjust something real quick. There we go. Yeah, if I could get any sort of regen, it's going to be super helpful because the more I can spam magic missiles, just the happier I'll be. But it's going to be hard to, unless I get like an orb of recovery or whatever it's called, to actually be able to spam magic missiles this run. Is going to be supplemental damage. And useful for keeping barrier up once I get that Alright, we already had a failure on the first box we picked up. Let's see if we can have this equipment be any good. Again, we're looking for either a piece of gear we don't have or a reasonable stat upgrade. Because all pieces give armor. If we can get something that gives plus int, we'll be golden. That's what we're looking for. Again, we got wrong stat of gear. It happens. Both are gloves, though, which is kind of annoying, because we do want gloves. Oh, I do see somebody to talk to down there. Soldiers are going to be nice supplement. I would have much rather preferred something other than soldiers being in that sort of chance to spawn area, but you take what you get. Gonna purposely trigger this trap after I kill these guys. I don't think this is going to be the run. I'm already not getting very lucky. But I'm going to play it out, so we'll see. The perk option that I got on last run was decent. And I've gotten some okay trinkets so far. So that's good, at the very least. But equipment being bad and levels being meh. For equipment. Yeah, that'll end a run if I don't start getting something better. Because if I don't get any equipment or early experience, that means I'm just going to be getting equipment that I can't wear. That's nice, but this is much more important. Base level, at least. I think further ones I'll get more missiles. I would have preferred more experience there, but you don't always get what you want. Oh, good. Okay, we did get some more equipment options. Let's see if there's any that are viable. I'm not happy with any of these. These are the closest that I'm happy with, but it's not good enough. Let me see how much int I actually have. Okay, I have 14. So I can use this. What does that look like? 40 to 51 damage. That's a pretty big bump. But I have nothing here. That gives me crit chance. I don't like the fire wand. So I'm looking to trade that out eventually. Yeah, I'm going for the gloves, because that's an upgrade from nothing to something. Because I'm really looking for an ice staff if I can get it, which means I'll throw that immediately away, the fire wand, if I get a staff. This is where the gloves, I'll have to find an upgrade. Gloves are supposed to be less common. I say that, seeing as the only equipment so far I've gotten have been gloves, you know. But yeah, weapon drops are more common than equipment drops. Ow. There we go. Wait, did I talk to this imp? I think I did, but let me make sure. Okay, I did. +5 boost on an item would have been great. Even a base level one, but it's not to be. Ow. Let's not do that. Alright, need to start casting spells. Let's try to get barrier up. Okay, let's back up. And you can tell because no equipment upgrades, I'm slogging through this. But that's how New Game Zero is. Gotta remember, floor traps are on. All right. Yeah, I'll make that trade. Health is important, but 1 mana regen and the potential to get the set bonus at this point in the game with my current regen is huge. I'll miss the health dearly, but gotta think about the future. That's pretty big. Yeah, like I said, experience is the first thing I need to go for. Oh, and there's the other secret. Can't forget there's floor traps on. Oh, shitty secret. Not critting enough for that to be worthwhile. Soldier set 15 armor is actually still something at this level. I don't plan on getting it hit, but at least it makes it a little bit less punishing. Ow. Really hope I start finding some usable gear soon, or else I'm just going to be running white equipment with the one set of gloves I found. Symbol of Zeal is potentially good, but the fact that I have to crit first, or even proc it, means there's not going to be that many orbs, and I'm not strong enough that I can stay in a spot for too long. But it could be good on some bosses. I chose just to go with crit on weapons because I'm going to be doing a lot of my damage via weapons, unfortunately. There are definitely better options to get, but I didn't get them, so I can't take them. Okay. I do have enough to get some decent things from the shop, thanks to my diligent collecting, so let's see. This is a tough choice. I mean, that is the definite. I could get this to aim for 3 pieces of the apothecary set. Which would be pretty big. But movement speed is also pretty big. I'm going to go with apothecaries because I'm starting to get used to the movement. That might be a mistake, but we'll see. Also, the poison resistance will help against Shadowface, which will be the first real challenge. And so with the movement. So it's not like there's a right option there. I am so slow. But yeah, I took that item 100% for the set bonus, not for the effect. Yeah, I got too close there. Got excited seeing the secret. Ooh. That should be a good bit more regen. Got a set bonus and some static health. There's the other secret to the left. Please let me another... either an equipment I can use or a trinket be great. Another ring of recovery would be dandy. Yeah, let's see. I've pumped my regen up to 5.5. Markhams? I'm not going to complain about Markhams. I don't need the white one right now, but every piece closer to the 3-piece and higher is huge at this new game. Alright, I got the secrets, so now I'm just clearing for experience pretty much. Did not mean to pull them, but I will manage it. This will actually become significant. Normally it's a dud talent, but, you know, when you have nothing, situations change. You need to remember that I want to start gulping potions before fountains. I did not do that on the first floor. It's not our forests. So that's bad on me. But you know, I just gave myself a reason to. Ow. Yeah, you always regain all health and mana before when you enter a boss floor. So don't feel like you need to conserve it before you go in. Alright, I'm glad that the physical one was not the last one, because that's going to be the hardest. Fire is a little bit annoying as the last one, but I'll manage. Ice as the last one would have been just rough. Fuck, 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 fuck. Oh, I cannot be here. Oh, that was bad. Okay, we're in a good position now. Okay, we got it. Really? Really? Really, game? Okay. Well, is what it is. 4 items I can't use. My int is now 17 though, so if we get a shop here, I should be able to find something I can use. But that's a like pretty big and significant if. God, it would have been so annoying. Embarrassing to die to pigs. Alright. More experience. Cool. I could turn that down. Okay, we did get another equipment cart. It's not a guarantee. I really would like to find a decent level ice staff I could wear here. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers. Staff, not wand, but okay. That's nice. That's not. That's not. Oh, there's one option. Okay. This will be worse for AoE damage, but it's going to be better for single target because it's doing 3 hits, so I'll take it. Most of the time I'm doing single target anyway, so yeah, just having a bigger pool of mana doesn't do anything for me. I was looking at the chest and I was like, if it was a decent enchant, I probably would have taken a chest over a weapon because I don't particularly like the ice wand. That's big. 3 pieces of the apothecary set now means I'll at 20% mana regen from all sources. So that 5.5 basically gained an extra 1. It won't show it on here, but it's a big step. Yeah, I'm gonna get everything eventually, so get the experience early. Nope, I need to go and collect those. I'm not good enough that I can skip all this stuff yet. Need to remember. Maybe good enough that I can skip the pods, but let's see. Okay. Let's see. Experience? Gold. Gold at this new game is actually not that bad. Not great. Especially since it means it's not doing anything for me this run. But I'm going to start conserving mana because I want to have full mana going into this fight. Okay, aimed at the range guys, not the slow guys following me. Got it. That's the better strat. Alright. I don't think I can wear any gear that I find now. So anything else equipment-wise is going to be a bust. I'll check, but... sad. Rare speed, nice. Let's see. Yep. Yeah. Okay. 30. I'm not gonna hit that this run. Alright, so this is what I got to work with. Let's keep it going strong. Oh, fuck, dashes. Forgot I don't have as many of them as I'd like. Okay. That was unfortunate. Down to 0, so I need to be very careful. Especially with traps. Alright. That'll help get me more stats quicker. Big thing being the spell power for each level I get. 3. It's the guild bonus. All of these are fucking terrible. Um, that's still fucking terrible. The game is definitely not favoring me to have this run be finished. Oop, messed that up. Thankfully, these traps aren't too punishing in New Game 0. What am I doing? Oh yeah, let's get this reward before I move on. Alright. This is a no-risk trap, so I... Hi? Why'd you start going off? Okay. Yeah, no-risk trap, so even though it's not a good reward, I'll take it. I'll be right back. I need to think about this one for a while, and I need to get a quick drink. Okay, so 15 or 16 wood is a lot of wood, but if I don't get out of here, I don't get anything because I'll be restarting the save. So, I'll take it even though it's not particularly good because New Game Zero, everything's a little bit better. That's just static damage. And it keeps me from getting it from another source, so... Yay. Oh, was that the... I think this is the special room. It is. Alright, so I will have the architect unlocked if I finish this run. Mm-hmm. Cat jumping on the keyboard. Nope, nope, nope. Go. Scritchies and then go away. Okay. Ooh. I missed the charge up animation on that. That could have been bad. Alright. Well, this floor is done. How much was that 8,000? Okay, so that was a quarter-ish of my level. From that one scroll. Not bad. Alright, new floor, new me. Yeah, Markham's piece is worth so much more than one of the gems there. if I can get another Markham's piece, I'm going to instantly get so much stronger. Not that I'm saying I didn't get so much stronger from that one. Gaining all the health that it just gave me and all the mana size, at the very least, is big. That's only going to grow with every more new trinket I find. Oh, there's the secret. Oh, it wants me to kill everything in the hall first. Okay. I will. Eh. This basically doubles the damage. I'll get that one first. I'm doing okay on life. So I'm going to try to aim for offensive options first. And I basically have no AoE, or had no AoE until that, but that is significant. Alright, let's get this no risk trap, okay. Only need 29. Yeah, and all this fighting is so insignificant, even like one scroll. Ooh. Oh, that was not good. Alright, pull him back, pull him back, pull him back. Okay. Apple. Yep, a lot of this is just going to be a lot of rote grinding, so if there is anything anyone has to say, I say anyone, one person watching the video at the moment, feel free to chime in with topics of discussion. I will be able to multitask. As this first character is going to be slow, and hopefully we get shadow rifts in this run so that I am actually able to finish it. Because if this is just going to be a long dead run, whoops. Boo. I was trying to get another combo streaker. Oh well. It'll be easier once I actually have the duration piece. That's why it's important to eat your apples. Even if you don't need the health for the actual con buff that you can get there. It's not much, but it's not nothing. Got a bunch of these gold shrines. I'm not sure I like that. Granted, the other shrines aren't really going to help me either. The free mana one would for a little bit, but it's very short. If I got it right before a boss, it would make my day. Low risk. I'll take it. Ow. Fingers got crossed there. I hit the arrow from behind. Good job, me. That was fucking dumb. I should have looked and saw there was nothing down there. Okay. I'm not used to having hallways that literally go to nowhere because I don't play with hall traps off. Or on, I should say. Okay, having 2 dashes actually will help me very much on Shadow Face. Normally I say the Phoenix Feather and the other one are useless trinkets, but in this situation, where I have only 1 dash, by default, I'll gladly take it. Here's to see if I'm doing enough. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. I used all of my dashes. Gotta remember, I can't dash just for movement like I normally do. It's for escaping those circles. Oh, fuck, 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 fuck. I'm shitty. Burnt through everything so early. Ooh. Okay, I managed to do it. I had some major flub ups, but I still managed to do it. I can't. Oh, I can use that Dirk. Okay. That's a lot. lot of damage, but that means getting in melee. I don't think I can afford it. Ah, sucks. If I was heavy, if I can... No, there's no reason to get it. Ah, it sucks. I actually got an item I can use and I can't use it. Oh, another chance at an item I might be able to wield. I just have to get it a low enough quality. Oh, you suck. There we go. Fuck. Okay. So I think if I get tier 1 items, I can still wear them. Just the likelihood of finding them is decreasing more and more as we go along. Oh, Shadow Rift. That is very good. Markham's Mace is even better. That's 3 pieces right there. And it's the one that's going to give me more weapon power too. Oh, they can shoot through that. Okay. Alright, what is... yeah. How much weapon power am I getting from that? 44. Yeah, it's pretty big. If this Shadow Rift would be so nice and give me the wand too. Ooh. So good. I basically want Shadow Curse though, so I'm going to be taking everything. Regardless of what it offers. Hopefully, it doesn't give me the weapon crit damage trinket, but... okay. Yeah. should not have tested that to see how much damage I was going to take. I thought it was going to be less. But yeah, my weapon feels like it's starting to do things again instead of just being a tickler. Less so on the melee guys, though. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's something. Not something good, but that's something. Yeah, I need the defense option again. Now that I'm taking on Shadow Curse. Yeah, minus 37. It's rough. Okay, 10% more damage. Static now. I'll take it. Oh, yeah. Back in the positives. Oh, right. And got 15% parry. Fuck. That's bad. That's why I saved this pumpkin, though. There we go. Being so slow sucks. Not used to it yet. Ow, ow, ow. What the fuck? What hit me? Alright, that's everything. Please let there be another Shadow Rift on the next map. Oh. Equipment. No. Alright, now I am prepared for emergencies. Hopefully I don't need to use it before Arista, because Arista's going to be a bitch. Without any significant damage on my end. Alright, what am I going to get this time? Mana is my constraint, not cooldown, so I will get more shields. I wanted to go that way. I guess instead of moping, I should go collect this experience. There we go. Drums. That's very nice. That's 4-piece apothecaries. That's also good health regen as well as getting potions back now. That is a significant blue right there. Hmm. Again, not a great blue, but I am hitting a lot with weapons. So... Which one do I trust more about crossing? Probably this one. Oh, I still stuck at it. Okay. But at least I only got hit by one. Alright. Let's try not to pull everything. But I do need the room to dance in. Alright. Ow. I am not used to how slow it takes charge to, or how long it takes charge to dash to recharge, and that's what I'm trying to say. Alright. He had mentioned it, and yeah, it gave me the idea. Um, Basically just starting off a fresh save and not dying. This is my first attempt at it. I'm doing decent. The game has not been very cooperative. It gave me shit for equipment, but the trinkets have been decent. So it might make up for not having basically any equipment, like, at all. Yeah, the amount of strength and dex items I got is way too high. And the one weapon I did get that I could use was a dirk. Like, well, that's not true. I also got the ice wand. I wanted an ice staff, but an ice wand at level 8 is better than a level 1 fire wand. I guess I'll take it. Oh, well, I do realize that on a hardcore run, these guys literally do nothing. Except crank up the achievement count, because I'm not getting any resources if I don't make it. I'll kill him before he lets off his... Yeah, okay. He did not get his AoE off. That's good. Nope, nope. You're dead. No, ice is not the best element. The ice staff just has this quirk where it can fire very, very quickly. um, if you tap the fire button, so it's very good in low-level runs. Okay, extra health. I am never going to turn that down. Okay, that's everything. Oh, except for this guy. There we go. Okay, missed that timing completely. Thankfully, I have enough armor that it doesn't matter that much. Oh, and there were guys on that side area. Oh well, I'm not going back for it. Alright, let's see. Actually doing the mechanics on this fight is going to make it harder. Going in there with full charges, full mana, so that's okay. Yeah. I'm glad it could be helpful. Oh. Alright, gonna get him during this phase before he switches, and then I'll switch over to cleaning up. Okay, I'm not doing too bad, actually. Clean up phase, alright. Okay, I did have enough damage then. He wasn't that big of a threat. I underestimated how much I was doing. Yeah, avatar pathing becomes very, very important. The biggest thing is just learning how to hug him and not get hit by his slams. Once you get that down, he's actually fairly easy. Because if you learn how to hug him well, you basically can ignore half of his attack patterns. Oh, this is a tough fucking choice. Okay. I can get 10% more health and mana, which is very nice. 25 to all resistances is also very good. Damage, I'm not too concerned about. 10% more regen, though. Yeah, okay. Rings it is. I want that ring of speed, but honestly, going from very slow to slightly slow is only a little bit of a buff. Let's see, how bad are my elements? Oh, multiplayer. Yeah. Multiplayer, he is a lot harder to deal with. Because yeah, it requires everybody to hug him, and he has some issues with desyncing and cutting off his attack patterns midway if there's more than one person. I'm not sure if that's a feature or a bug. Alright, gotta remember. Glowing suits can hurt me. Oh, wood. Wood, please. I think I actually got this rundown because this is not feeling hard. Um, like I'm probably going to have to be patient with my mana. But normally these guys would be feeling like a bigger threat at this point. Thankfully I got the couple pieces of Markham's, which really helped. And the weapon power one is definitely doing something for me. Plus then spell power from the Shadow Rift. Almost walked right into that blue set of armor. Took my brain the last second to be like, oh yeah, there's hall traps. I'm going to try to conserve my mana for a second to have more Nova for later. It's just cleaning up guys now. Alright. That guy's going to take a little bit. Alright. Thankfully, I have enough experience that the traps aren't going to mean shit to me. Mostly. I can do most of them correctly without getting hit. So. The hall traps are a bit of an exception because I'm not used to them. It's not that I don't know how to do them, it's that I forget they're there. Yeah. I unlocked the Architect on this run, so if I do succeed on this Wizard, this will be the only time there will be hall traps in a run. Because that is something that always gets turned off. You know, I didn't post in the Discord that I was running this. Maybe I should. Let me do that real quick. One second, YouTube Studio, blah, blah, blah. I hope that's not my only way to get up there. I don't like those traps. Oh, hey, there was an ice guy down there. Okay. Come on. You can do it. Eh. There we go. We're going to have Hall traps. I'm at least going to use them. Yeah, I couldn't pass up all that experience because that's a lot. Ow. I feel like I timed that one pretty well. I still got hit. That kind of sucks. Being slow and dealing with those traps. Yeah, tell your friend to stop being stingy. You know, saving 10 wood and getting, you know, a game completion because of it. It's like, oh, wow. Such cost, much wow. Yep, protective warding. Only one useful out of those three. I think I can get up that way by going up over here. So I don't think I have to do those traps. So I'm not going to until I explore more. These elites do take a bit of damage, though. Apparently they have a ton of ice resistance. It's been fixed, but it's still not good. The proc rate is too low for it to be very, very useful. And, okay, the issue is never with concussive impacts. The issue is the targeting of magic missile doesn't like to hit things that aren't moving. So it was an issue with being stunned. Oh, another Shadow Rift. Lucky day, lucky day. Yeah, but still, the 10 to 20% chance on hit when you're only firing 5 missiles at a time. Like, okay, that might stun somebody, but anybody you really want to stun is going to be immune to it. It's not like the Rogue. The Rogue and the Skull Claw Talisman, because of how many shots they get, actually locks people down. Whereas the stun otherwise just separates groups, and you don't want groups to be separated. So, it's counter synergy. Alright, I might need to take a moment to chill and get my mana back. Alright. Hey, Skull Claw Talisman, I was just talking about you. Yoink. I am going to be taking more damage now. Obviously, I went back into the negatives on armor. But it gave me a bunch more spell power for that Shadow Curse. So, and now also weapon crit damage. So it's not just that I was greedy and taking everything there, it's that I was actually trying to get Shadow Curse. Okay, please be a piece I can use. So close. Oh, I have 3 dashes now. Yeah, exactly. If you can kill the enemies, it's better than being able to survive the enemies. I don't think I need to do that trap, so I'm not going to. I'm just going to take the long way around. Well, the long way is also a trap, but this trap is better. This will hurt like hell if I get hit, though. Yep. That's the path I already went. I don't think there's anything over here, but I need to confirm. Yeah, just experience. Which, you know, killing creatures for experience is still very valuable. Because every level I get is 3 more spell power. And a bunch of other small things. But mainly, 3 more spell power. Alright. Yeah. I'm just not moving fast enough. The elemental ones? No. There's like 2 builds that can use them. Yeah. Ow, 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 ow. I had suggested changes to them to have it be 100% damage between the 2 different specs. That would have made it viable. Not good for a lot of builds, but viable. It was set to only be 50%. So, I mean, Radiance Paladin can use it. That's about it. There's one other build, I think. I don't... Oh, and there's... Nope, never mind. I was about to say... I think there might be a Warlock build that can use it, but... yeah, it's... not good. Please don't make me use my potions. Actually, if it made me use my potion, that wouldn't be too bad. I forget. I can regen them with the scythe. Or sickle. I'm still going to try not to do that, but... Oh, that's very good. That's a very good. That will help me on traps. Okay, that's everything. I think I'm going to have to go north because I think this is closed off down here. If I'm reading these rooms correctly. There might be a hallway. But I think this is just a box. Oh, nope. Yep, it's a hallway. Okay. I was thinking it was just a box room. Don't like having guys this close. But I'll manage. Alright. Oh, dumb, 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 dumb. Dumb, dumb, dumb. Run, dum dum. Run. Okay. This is bad. I should have handled that much better. Good news is, I do have the apothecary sickle, so I'm only punished so hard. Okay. I had free mana on. Okay, cool. I realized that just as it was ending. Really? You're not going to do that? Okay. I have basically no room to dance. This sucks. I'm going back. Alright. I'm gonna just chill for a second. Never punished. Yeah, weapon damage. Let's go along the outskirts first. Oh, a little bit more focus. I'll take it. Dragon scale, that put me back in the positive on armor. That is very appreciated. I think that's my first dragon's piece, though. Let me double check. Yeah. So I'm not going to be getting the spell power from that, even though it wouldn't even be much to begin with, but if I could get the spell power of the life leech is huge. But like I said, I'm not going to expect that. Let me double check my keybinds real quick, make sure. Okay. Oh, a Scroll of Meteor might actually do something at this low of a new game. Do I want to risk the biscuit? Yeah. Like, it's not much, but resources this early game are huge once I get out and move to the next character. Although having just one character at New Game 0 changes the... or, sorry, having beat New Game 0 completely changes the dynamic and makes everything so much easier. It's the first character that's hard. That would have been so nice to be able to equip. Okay. Okay, that's both the secrets gotten, so now I just need to collect what's on the map visible. Quartz is going to be harder because my magic resistance is much worse than my armor right now. But it should still be possible. I don't think the boss is going to give me very much trouble at all. But I don't know. dashing is part of my strategy for them normally, and I have to remember that I am very limited on what I can do with dashes. You could say I'm a dashing individual. No, okay. I'm gonna turn the fan on real quick. Just gonna start to get a little muggy in here. Sorry if you hear that blowing into the mic. I would very much like the last Markham's piece, if you could, well, the last blue Markham's piece. I'd take the green one too. It would definitely speed things up. Well, the chance of me finding another green item at this point is pretty low. Pretty much only from a shop. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, there ain't shit up here. It's just, I'm just doing this for experience. And I got a bunch of annoying guys too. Okay. Well, it's managed. Mischief managed. One thing that is good about ice weapons is they, as you do percent of their health and damage, you do slow them down, which does make kiting easier. So that's something, I guess. Not the reason I'm using the ice wand, though. Literally just because it's a higher item level. But I would say fire is the best of the wands, then ice, then lightning, because lightning sucks. Really bad. Okay, that's everything. Just need to exit stage left. If I could go back and just spend all of these ability points, man, I'd be rocking this. Okay, we'll just scan the map, make sure I wasn't missing anything. Gonna check Discord real quick. Cool. Ow. I misjudged his reach there. That's on me. Alright, gonna do recharge here. I'd rather not use both potions if I can avoid it, but I don't know if I can avoid it. Yep, I could not avoid it. I probably could have. I got scared. Scroll swiftness is nice. Charges are my boon, so being able to get them back will be important. Don't stick me in a corner. Oh, it stuck me in a corner. Okay. That's not too bad. As long as I don't pull anything to the right, I'm good. That's another Shadow Rift. Yeah. Alright. This is going to be a big one, because this has to go through a cycle, so this has to be weapon power. Oh, and 10% more health on top of that. Ooh, juicy, juicy, juicy. Like, I'm gonna get wrecked if I get hit. So the solution is obviously don't get hit. I'm not getting that equipment. That's too much of a risk. Yeah, that was such a big boost of damage. I would really appreciate another Markham's piece to help shore up with all the negatives I just gave myself, though. But I don't think the game's going to be quite that kind. We'll see, though. Yeah, what's that put me at? Yeah, 383 weapon power. Yeah, that's a good amount for this new game. About to hit level 14 too. I can't remember if there's an achievement at 14 or if I need to go to 20. That's 20. Okay, not getting the last one. Or the last one that would be possible. Is that... Oh, for a second I thought that was the entrance to a treasure room, and I was like, there's no way I'm that lucky. I really appreciate the shadow damage, but I think the defense is worth it. Now that I have the 3 trinkets. Yeah, I'm still clearing things just fine. Staying alive is more important. useless. Managed to do the skips without taking any Shadow Curse. Normally I flub that when people are watching. Do I want to show off my prowess? I said I wasn't going to get this equipment, but now I'm only half my Shadow Curse. You know, what's the harm, right? You know, I can just show how good I am. Smooth like butter. Yeah, I'm normally not that good at doing that trap. The game knew I had to show off. I normally get clipped by at least one of the flames. I want that. Do I want to clear all the room there first? Let me check what's up here. Okay, nothing that I can see. Alright, I guess that's the way I'm going first. I would prefer more room to dance in, but if I do a small pool... That's small, right? Yeah. I can carve a little bit of space to dance. Oh. I flubbed. But I have the sickle, which helps flub resistance. Because I can get that potion back if I just manage to not screw up for a little bit. Alright, now this should be plenty of room to dance. If I get hit now, it's my fault. Ew. Actually, that trinket's not that bad on New Game Zero. I'm just being melodramatic. All right. Missiles are at peak efficiency. Oh, what's the prize this time? Another equipment. Alright. Time to show off if it's something I can actually do. Nope. Haha, games let me show off today. $15. Alright, not a bad level to have gone to. Okay. What's in here? Yeah. Most of my damage is still coming from my wand because I don't have enough mana, so that attack speed is going to be big. Especially since it's multiplicative with the attack speed I'm getting from drums. Okay, this is not going so bad. Let me clear the pathway out here now. Ow. Alright, save that potion in case I need it before the boss. But I think we're mostly cleared here. Just cleaning up guys for experience. Did I get the secret on this stage? I don't think I did. So I might need to review. Oh wow, there's a whole bunch over here I haven't gotten yet. Okay. I lied. But that's why the map's there. So I don't have to remember. Oh yeah, 'cause I think I had to pass a trap to get that way. And I was like, nope. Let me see what's down here first. Yeah, that's what happened. Okay. The quote, the Digimon movie, go back to the beginning. Oh boy. Ah. I really want to keep the attack power. But I just got a big supplement that will make up for my loss pretty much entirely. No, it won't. But fuck it. This defense will be a lot better since I'm about to face a lot of elemental damage. Survivability is what's going to be the important factor. On Dark Halls. All right. Positive. Positive. Okay. I'm coming in this with positive resistances all around. This is probably the hardest fight I have left. So let's see. I'm having to do a careful balancing act with mana, because mana is not just my way of doing damage, it's my way of restoring my barrier and of getting dash charges back. I need the dash charges to avoid the ghost snakes. I do have leeway with potions because I can get them back with killing their mobs here, but I was trying to avoid it for as long as I could. Ow. Yeah, if you could not hit me with those, that would be great. Oh, this is bad. No, stop, stop, stop. I hate the ghosts, snakes. Okay, now it's a full burn. Oh, 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 oh. Fuck, 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 fuck. I'm in a bad spot. That's rough. Yeah, like I said, hardest fight. Gotta take a minute here. Just let things regen passively. Yeah, I don't know if taking the Shadow Curse off was the right choice for that fight, because I think I would have benefited from doing more damage more quickly. But it worked out, so it's all that matters. Oh, floor traps are on. I gotta remember that. And I thought that red circle was a floor trap for some reason. No, this is going to be bad. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe yes? Maybe not. I do not like being cornered with that with wisps. Wisps start off on New Game Zero with so little HP. So even though on the same element on New Game Zero, it doesn't matter for ice, thankfully. New Game 1 Plus, though, that quickly changes. You know, I don't trust it. Somehow these are going to come up behind me. I don't know how, but it's going to happen. I need to clear them first. Avatar should be a cakewalk. So this runs pretty much a guaranteed first clear, which is nice. I was worried it was going to take me several attempts to get here. It almost did on that snake boss, but almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. Or is that close? Close enough. Yep. Alright. Let's get this fishy fish. I was like, okay, there's gonna be some eyeballs. This hall's too empty. Come on, you can come out. Yeah, eyeballs are actually a threat at this level. You do not want them to be behind you. Another set. There we go. Eyeballs? Okay, no eyeballs. That's a very nice symbol to get. If I fuck up, I can use it to stabilize a little bit. Alright. The fuck is that? Okay. I'll just accept that the floor decided to be glowy for a little bit. Ow. Ow. Okay, so there's something at the top and bottom in that spot. Gotta remember that. Yeah, get rid of more Shadow Curse. Eyeballs? Eyeballs. I think there's also some eyeballs over here. Yeah. Cool. Just gotta be careful to not get surrounded, and this will be cake. Yeah, I was waiting for the spiders to go across that line. They were being slow about it. I might actually get to 20. No, I'm not. Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? Oh, phone pinged. Sorry, I gotta check it. Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm doing pretty good at not hitting the floor traps this time around. Only got hit by one so far. Well, only one that gave me a shadow curse at least. I think they get slightly grazed by. I do wonder how much longer this hallway is. It already seems like a fairly decently sized dark hall. Not that I'm complaining, every little bit of level helps the next run. There we go. That's how I fail it. Okay, I think I might get at least one more level. If this isn't just the exit right up here. I imagine that's going to be the last level for this run, though. Ow? Okay, didn't give me Shadow Curse. That's good at least. Though getting it isn't the worst, because it just means more damage. But I want to be able to tank mistakes on Avatar, not have to do a perfect dance. So... Alright. that's bad. Oh, there we go. 0 to clear. All right. Well, that's actually the hard part of the challenge. Everything after that is just diligence. So I guess I think I'm gonna call it for the now. Let me take a look at the statistics, and then yeah. Let's see. Ice shards. Okay, so magic missile still did more than ice shards, even after all the weapon stuff I got. Good to know, but it was a lot closer. Um, Almost a 3-hour run. God damn. Yeah, you could definitely tell you don't have the same output without at least doing one run first. Okay. But otherwise, productive run. Yeah, like I said, I'm done. Peace, people, and I'll catch y'all later.